Welcome to this IHSAA live sporting event here on DCHS Live, a fully student-run, operated broadcast, so please give them some grace. But we welcome you here to Devere Fair Stadium for this 6A matchup between the Avon Orioles and the Decatur Central Hawks. With me tonight is Caleb Troop. Caleb, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, it's football season. There's not a better season, in my opinion, than football season, because football season, every single day of the week, including Maxon now, you got football, and you can't beat football. But tonight, Avon will be in the white jerseys, white helmets, and white pants, and Decatur Central will be in the white pants, gold jerseys, and a white helmet. But again, Avon in all white tonight. Caleb, what are some things that fans at home need to know about this Avon squad?
Avon squad, they put up a tough fight against Brownsburg last year. Number 2, the running back, Andre Warfield, senior, 5'11", 190 pounds. He had 198 carries last year for 1,254 yards and 16 touchdowns. Number 5, their linebacker, Micah Hines, senior, 6 foot, 235, is another key player. Yeah,
they're running back 114 yards per game on the ground, then 16 touchdowns. Again, that is a key returner for the Orioles. But if you look on the flip side, not a returner as much, but we get to the quarterback position. Decatur Central will be in white pants, gold jersey, and a white helmet. Caleb, what are the fans at home need to know about this Decatur Central squad?
We have an amazing sophomore quarterback, Zeke Hester. He has single-digit D1 offers. He's 6'3", 185 pounds. Then we got a running back and a safety, Hunter Harvey, number 0, 5'9", 175 pounds.
Yeah, Hunter Harvey is very, very crucial to this team. Last year played the most snaps on the team, played a lot of offensive snaps. Again, the team's going to really, really lean on him, really heavy going into this year, again, because there's a lot of new faces on this squad. They're not necessarily young, but they're old veterans. Again, the theme for the Hawks this year is iron sharpens iron. These seniors have been sharpening other seniors before them for so long. But again, I mentioned crucial. What are 3 crucial keys to the game tonight? Okay, let's start off with your first one for me.
First one, you got to stay disciplined. First game of the year, you haven't gotten to really face a team in a scoring situation in a very long time. Let your play on the field do the talking. Don't get unnecessary penalties.
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in a worse situation. Okay, your first game of the year, you don't want to put yourself behind the chains really quick because you're making an undisciplined decision where you're jumping off sides or you're swinging or you're pushing this guy over or doing something that's very, very, very unnecessary. But again, my key to the game that I have is stay ready. Okay, this is the first game of the year. You're going to have cramping. Okay, you just are. You're gonna cramp. You're gonna put yourself in a situation. You're number 2. If you're a number 2 on the depth chart, you got to be ready because most likely you're gonna hear your name called tonight. And again, Avon will be in all white tonight. As you can see, a white helmet, a white jersey, and white pants. Caleb, as you see on the screen, the Decatur Central Hawks coming out of a tunnel here. They're very, very fired up and ready to go. Caleb, what is the last key to the game that you have?
Last key is stay fundamental. Got to be ready to block, create space for your quarterback and running back. Effort. You got to give it all if you want to win.
Yeah, you got to give it all, and that's what the Hawks plan to do tonight as well as the Avon Orioles. You know, give it all, first game of the year. But it's an interesting thing to note here for Decatur Central and Kyle Enright. Kyle Enright's going into his 11th season here as the head coach for the Hawks. Historically, they're not as dominant in the first game. They just aren't. They're 4-6 over his 10 years here at Decatur Central. They average 19.4 points per game in those games. He's 90-30 in his career at Decatur Central. 25% of his losses have come in game 1. And you're thinking, well, dang, he just starts off slow. The squad just keeps going slow and slow and slow. No, they're playing some of the best teams in the state week in, week out, week 1 and 2. Why? You got to see where your club is at. You got to see where your team is performing, get them ready to go. And again, he's not scared to play those guys. He's played the New Pals. He's played the Center Groves. He's played the Westfields. Okay, he's not scared to play some of the top teams in this Avon squad. They're ranked 15th in the state of Indiana right now. So, again, this Avon squad's not a squad that you're like, oh, Avon just hasn't been very good the past few years. We talked about it earlier. Brownsburg defending state champ twice. They won the state championship twice in a row. This Avon squad, they graduated a few people. Their quarterback's new this year, but they took a Brownsburg team 47-55 in double overtime. That takes a lot.
Yeah.
As you're seeing here, getting ready for the coin toss had already happened earlier on in the game is what I believe. So you're seeing the captains come out for both squads. For Decatur Central, you have Colton Ison, Hunter Harvey, John, and Zeke Hester. For the Avon Orioles, you have number 60 in David Busha. You have number 50 in, let's see here, Amari Vaughn. And then I believe you have number 2, who we talked about earlier, is Andre Warfield. Again, that stud running back. And then number, I believe, is that 17, which 17 would be Silas Cross, who is another linebacker for the Avon Orioles, junior. But again, both teams graduated a lot of players. If you talk about, we talked about on Coach's Corner earlier here on DCHS Live, a lot of new faces, but they're not young, okay? You see all these 4 of these guys, 3 of which you haven't seen very much, but they're still capable guys. And as the coin toss and everything went here, it looks like Avon will get the ball first. And Decatur Central's defense is who you will be seeing first here on a screen, and Avon's offense first. So as we go through the offensive starters for the Avon Orioles, at left tackle you have number 75, Jensen Hadaway. Left guard you have Dallas Stranger. Center, Miles Wright. Number 60, right guard David Busha, who you just saw at the coin toss. Right tackle, Jude Lowe. Wide receiver, Brendan Penrod. Number 10, wide receiver, Alonzo Smith. Number 1, Kyron Reese, wide receiver. Tight end, Colin Stewart. Running back, Andre Warfield, again, player that we noted in the pregame. And number 19, their quarterback, a junior, Declan Hines. And on the flip side for the Hawks, you have the defense. You have on the edge, you have junior Malik Campbell. You got senior nose tackle Jordan Shanks. You got another defensive tackle in Jaden Osborne. You got another edge senior Colton Marcus. Linebacker junior Samaje Monroe. Linebacker another senior Krishan Thomas. Linebacker senior Colton Ison. Senior safety Bryson Hunter. Senior safety Hunter Harvey. Senior cornerback John Rowling. And senior cornerback Emmanuel Owens. So again, we talked about there's a lot of seniors on this squad. You just haven't seen them because they've been behind a really, really good class that you see won the first 6A sectional championship in the first year in 6A. So again, 6A matchup getting ready to come underway here in just a few minutes. We got about 18 seconds here before tip-off, or before kickoff, and can't wait to get you started. Jackson Doney getting ready to kick this one off to the Orioles. As again, football season is here. High school football season is here. We're live. We're scoring. We're getting ready to kick this one underway. Between two birds, and Jackson Doney's kick is underway. And it's a quick squib kick here. Tried a fast one here. The Hawks almost got that one, but the Orioles will take over here on about the 46-yard line.
Avon almost lost the ball there. Good kick from Jackson Doney.
It would have been crazy if the Hawks picked that one up going into this one. Just trying to steal a possession here. Declan Hines in the shotgun here for the Orioles. Most likely we'll have number 2, Andre Warfield in the backfield. Can't really see from my point of view right now. as I believe the officials are having a conversation about something on the field. But again, first game for the officials as well. So things might not be as smooth as you want them to. But we're all in this together, and we're going to figure it out as we go. As you can see on the far side of the camera, the officials are having a conversation up there. The Hawks now kind of grouping together, talking about what they're seeing. Again, the Hawks starters out there from the top of the screen the top of the defensive line. You got Malik Campbell, Jaden Osborne, Jordan Shanks, and Colton Marcus down there on the line. Looks like we're getting ready to get started here. First play from scrimmage. I'm sure the butterflies are butterflying and the nerves are going. As Hines hands this one off to Warfield. Warfield makes a few guys miss, and he's going to get 10 yards.
Good run from Andrew Warfield.
Again, we noted him in the pregame. Looks like Avon's going to try and go quick here. They like that look that they just got. And they're going to make sure they got the right call from the sidelines. Another handoff here to Hines, and he's going to go nowhere.
Good tackle from Colton Eisen, number 8.
Again, Colton Eisen was in the Indy Star all week long, talking about a senior, a guy that might have been a little bit overlooked, but a lot of Hawks were in there. If you're Avon, you lost 3 yards there. Now it's third down. They didn't get the first down on that first run, so 3rd and 4. Another handoff to Warfield, and he might be short. Yeah, he's going to be a yard short here. So interesting. First drive of the game. Avon, if you're the head coach, you're in a situation here. What do we do? Looks like they're bringing the big guys on.
3 consecutive runs from Avon. They're trying to push Andrew Warfield up the field.
Yeah, get him going early. I mean, if you're Avon, you want to get him going early just to see what you can do. This is a completely different package here. Bigger guys up front, and this might get a timeout here from the Hawks. And it sure did. It got a timeout here from the Hawks. They went huge. They brought in Micah Hines, their linebacker, their leading tackler, and they put him at H and said, all right, we're going to go big, and we're going to push you up front. And the Hawks said, oh, let me get the right guys on here on the field to make sure we don't give this one up, because it's the first possession of the game. You get a quick 3 and out, 4 and out for the Hawks. That is crucial, big momentum. But if you're Avon, you don't want to go 3 and out and then just give all the momentum in the world to the Hawks.
Yeah. They had number 14, Colin Stewart, out there, the holder for the specialist team.
Very, very weird package that they came out with. And it looks like they might be in a wildcat formation here. I don't see a quarterback out there unless that is Hines out there.
Andrew in the backfield.
Yeah. Warfield in the backfield.
I think they're going to try and push this one.
Yep, they're going to go right back to him. Hines has got the edge, or Warfield's got the edge, and he's going to get the first down.
Oh, got some shoving on going down.
Again, a key to the game that we talked about early. You got to stay disciplined. Don't put yourself behind the chains or give them a free first down just because you're undisciplined.
Going back at it quick again. Maybe looking for another run here.
Yeah, they want to see what formation the Hawks line up in, see if they have anything pre-snap. They do. They're going to go quick slant out here. Alonzo Smith, and he got tackled immediately.
By number 5, Jonathan Rolling, senior.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Hawks force them behind the chains. Hines in the backfield with Warfield. Looks like they're going to pass the ball. Quick slant out there, and he's going to get tackled immediately, maybe a gain of 1, and it's going to put the Orioles in a 3rd and 10 situation. Tackled there by Emmanuel Owens. Again, another senior that just has a chip on their shoulder of how much they have been overshadowed, where no one has really been talking about them. This team went undefeated in middle school too, just like the class of 26. Drops back to pass, looking around. He's going to take off running, and he's going to get hit early, but I don't think he's going to get the first down. But a good run there from Hines. You put it in a questionable situation where you're going to make the coach take a look at this and maybe say, what do we do here? It's going to be a 4th and 2.
On that play before last, we've seen Eman Owens make a great read on their wide receiver.
Again, seeing if they have anything pre-snap. Look over the sidelines. Hines, shotgun again, going to look over to the sidelines again. Alonzo Smith to this near side. Snap, hand off to Warfield, and he's going to get tackled behind the first down. First guy there, I believe, was Malik Campbell. And that's going to be a turnover on downs there for the Hawks. Defensive performance was great there from the Hawks, led by a lot of seniors, and finished it off by a junior that's got some great exposure going on here. Getting exposures and getting talked to from a lot of Division I teams. Now comes out your sophomore quarterback that you talked about earlier in Ezekiel Hester.
Zeke looking to get some yards on this first play.
Have some momentum early, confidence early. Hunter Harvey in the backfield there with Ezekiel Hester. The handoff to Harvey. He's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to push forward, and he's going to get probably 3 to 4 yards.
Good run by another key player for Decatur.
Yeah, a good run. You're going to keep you going along in the chains. Again, another key player we talked about earlier. Along with Ezekiel Hester. Coach said he's controlling the huddle well for a sophomore, and that is great to hear as the Hawks are rushing to the line here, getting ready to go. Play clock at 13. Hester moves Harvey to his left. Handoff, fake handoff. John rolling with the catch, and he's going to gain about 5 to put it in a 3rd and 1 situation for the Hawks. I believe that was Jonathan rolling on the catch there.
The catch for about 3 to 4 yards on that pass play.
I think the Hawks are going Wildcat here as Ezekiel Hester is on the sideline. I think they're going to go Wildcat here with Hunter Harvey and maybe see what Harvey can do. This might be a formation the Hawks move to a lot this year just because of a sophomore quarterback. But Hunter Harvey looks like he is in the Wildcat formation. Fakes the handoff. He's got a little room to the outside, but he lost the football. Lost the football, puts the Hawks in a 4th and 9 situation. And not a great play there. But you had a little bit of momentum. You had some really good plays. Your 3rd down play was not what you wanted. It's going to bring on the punter and Colton Eisen, who is a do-it-all, special teams, defense, and offense. Orioles back deep to return. There's going to be a flag on the play. Going to be an illegal substitution here on the Hawks. They had 12 men on the field, so it's going to back them up 5 yards, which I think they did they decline it or no? They didn't decline it. There's a pillar in my view here in the side of the press box. Colton Eisen, clean snap, punts it pretty deep, a pretty decent punt.
right into the sidelines.
Again, probably great returns back here from the Orioles. And you put them in the same spot that they got the ball off the kickoff. Your defense made a good first possession stop. They went for it on 4th down twice. The Hawks started the game off with a pooch kick or a squib kick, kind of onsides a little bit. So teams are looking very, very, very aggressive right now, and we'll see what the Orioles can do on their second possession. Had a lot of momentum going there, and then they just got stopped dead in their tracks. It was a lot of Andre Warfield that first possession. I wonder if it's going to be a lot of Andre Warfield again. Instead, it's going to be a quarterback keeper here. I believe that is Declan Hines.
No, that's Colin Stewart, their tight end.
Yeah. That is Wildcat formation from the Orioles as well. Last season, both teams graduated their starting quarterback. So you got 2 new faces taking over both huddles, both teams. As Colin Stewart is again in the Wildcat formation. Takes the snap, another run right up the middle. Looks like he's going to get the first down by about a yard.
2 back-to-back Wildcat formations from Avon. They're looking to push that ball with running.
We got 1st and 10 from the Decatur Central.
Another keeper by Colin Stewart, hands it off to number 6, Jakari Griggs.
The ball carrier. Tackle for a loss by Decatur Central, number 0, Hunter Harvey.
That's a loss of yards there. Puts them again behind the chains. Kind of a right equivalent to what the Hawks did on the first drive. And if Avon, you don't want to redo what you did on the first drive. You want a little bit more minimum this time. Get the ball a little bit farther downfield. Maybe put yourself in field goal range. The field goal kicker in pregames was looking pretty darn good from a deep distance. Again, Wildcat formation. He's going to run right up the middle. Looks a lot like the wing T, if I'm being honest.
Colin Stewart, the ball carrier. Tackled by the front line of the Hawks. Gain of a few on the play, will bring up 3rd down and 8 for Avon.
As Chris Gervais checks into the game, and Jordan Shanks is going to check out of the game. Going a little bit bigger up front here. Testing to see if the Orioles want to stay in this Wildcat formation and keep trying to run the ball right up the throat of the Hawks. 3rd and 8. Again, a handoff to number 6. Jakari. Yeah, that was McKine Hines on that carry.
Linebacker got him at running back.
Yeah, so they're throwing everything out here right now, trying to see a little cat and mouse game. That's probably some plays that were already drawn up pre-game. You got 10 to 15 plays pre-game that you're drawing up. The Hawks, good stop here. Punt unit comes out for the Orioles. But you always got to be ready for a fake. This field position, you always got to be prepared for a fake.
Timeout call.
And it's going to be a timeout call by the Orioles as the play clock was down to 0. Good first possession from the Hawks, or first 2 possessions from the Hawks. 2 third down stops. Again, from this guy right here, Hunter Harvey, that you're seeing on your screen. Played the most snaps by a Hawk last year on a squad that was very, very deep in seniors. Alone, one of the few juniors on the class that played a lot. Again, from this guy right here, Hunter Harvey, that you're seeing on your screen. Played the most snaps by a Hawk last year on a squad that was very, very deep in seniors. Alone, one of the few juniors on the class that played a lot. Cheerleaders having a fun night here. Hawk fans just happy to be out here, as I see a lot of Avon fans on the other side of the stadium. Again, it's football season in Indiana. Gotta love it.
Here comes out Tim Packarek, kicker and punter.
He's got a boot from what I've seen in pregame. I wonder if the Hawks are going to bring pressure. Looks like they do. It's a pretty decent punt. Fielded not necessarily very cleanly by John Rolling, but he's going to make the most of it and get about 4 to 5 yards.
Tackle by number 5, McKee Hines.
Hawks, second possession on offense. Had a little bit of momentum going on in that first drive. Ezekiel Hester back out here on the field, so not Wildcat formation. E-Man Owens to the top of your screen. John Rolling in the slot. Handoff to Hunter Harvey. He's going to cut outside, try to cut back inside, and he's going to be met up in the middle of the field by number 5, Mekhi Hines.
Big hit for Avon.
Loss of 2 for the Hawks. Again, you want to get the ball going a little bit in the other direction. You're in kind of some dangerous territory here. With you put your special teams in some. Drew Dalton here on the far near side. Colton Ison lined up as the H-back. He's moving in motion. Ezekiel Hester's going to take this one himself. Got a good block. Stays on his feet. Holds on to the football.
Looks like some fighting going on out there between 10 and 6. 10, Drew Dalton.
Some pushing and shoving going around. I don't know if it's going to be enough for a first down, but it's going to put you in 3rd and 1. And if I'm the Hawks, I run that same thing, get Zeke moving up in north and south. Again, it's the same thing. Zeke moving north and south. He's got enough for the first down. And it's going to move the chains for the Hawks.
Tackled by McKee Hines.
And if you're a Hawk fan, you're going to see a lot of that this year. The legs of Ezekiel Hester, very, very fast, very mobile, but he's not afraid to lower his shoulder and run you over either.
Big frame for a sophomore, 6'3".
Quick pass here to Emmanuel Owens. Excuse me. That is, if I can't tell if that is E-Man Owens or if that is John Rolling. The numbers are kind of floated up in there a little bit, but either Emmanuel Owens or John Rolling. Zeke in the shotgun. Hunter Harvey sends Colton Ison in motion. Quick handoff there to Hunter Harvey, but the officials are gonna stop this one. There's our false start on the Hawks. So it's gonna make it a 2nd and 9 here, or 2nd and 14. Colton Ison now in the backfield with Ezekiel Hester. Move Hunter Harvey into the slot. Colton moves to his left. Going to be pass blocking there. Zeke going to take off running himself. Going to find some space. Going to try to beat the guy off of the perimeter. And he's maybe lost a yard.
Not good for Decatur, running backwards.
If I'm the coach there, I just say get the 2 to 3 yards north and south. Don't try to move up. Don't try to wiggle your way east and west. But again, he's a sophomore quarterback. He's going to learn some of those things. You're going to go through some growing pains here if you're a Hawks fan, seeing that throughout the year. But that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Score tied here, 0-0. The Orioles on defense, the Hawks on offense. The Hawks looking to score here. They're going to flip sides of the field. Again, if you're just now joining us, thank you for joining us here on DCHS Live. Again, this is a fully ran student broadcast. I am the only non-student on this broadcast, so please take it easy on them. This is a 6A conference, or 6A division game. The Hawks moved up to 6A last season.
Fans, don't forget to download the Decatur Central Athletics app by searching.
We'd like to thank Papa John's. DCHS Live would like to give a special shout out to Papa John's for providing the broadcaster crew with pizza for tonight's game. Located just down the road from Decatur Central High School, the Papa John's at 7105 Kentucky Avenue and Canby Road donated enough pizza to feed our entire broadcast crew for free of charge. If you'd like to get some pizza for yourself tonight, DCH Live viewers get a 25% off on any order using the code PJ25. Again, that is PJ25. Their support helps foster student learning of valuable broadcast skills. We thank them for their continued support. And if I'm not going to lie, the pizza was very, very good, very fueling, and I loved it. Flipping sides here. And yep. Starting of the second quarter. And they went off, maybe went off 2 here and see who jumped first. And they are going to get a false start on the Hawks as there was a lot of finger pointing going on there. And it's going to be like 3rd and 20 here for the Hawks. And again, you are in very, very dangerous territory here for special teams. Hester drops back, trips right. Going to make a throw, and it's going to be short there, incomplete. Intended for number 6, Emmanuel Owens. And it's going to bring up 4th and about 20 for the Hawks.
It's going to happen. Sophomore quarterback probably a little shaken out there.
Again, speed of the game is a little bit different. Coach Enright talked about Zeke played scout team quarterback last season. The speed of the game is just a whole lot different. And again, you're going to go through some growing pains if you're the Hawks, but Colt Nice and the punter, Mr. Do-It-All. Snap is good. The kick, a little high this time, very high, calls for a fair catch. And it is fair caught around the 43, 44-yard line where the Orioles will take over for their 3rd possession. If you were looking at the hidden yards battle there, Avon gained probably about 11 or 12 yards on that hidden yards battle between the possessions. But again, 0-0 if you're just now joining us into the first quarter. We're going into the second quarter now. 11:44 to go in this second quarter. Hines in the backfield. In the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. And he missed a wide open receiver there. Would love to have that one back if you're Declan Hines. You had Brennan Penrod wide open. I mean, wide open. No one was around it.
It looked like Brennan didn't even look at the ball there.
Brennan didn't even know the ball was coming either. There was a lot of miscommunication. Snap. Handoff to Warfield. And he's going to met about 2 to 3 yards in front of the line of scrimmage. Tackled by number 29. I believe that is Krishan Thomas. Hines by himself. Another flag. I believe this is going to be a false start on the Orioles. And again, we talked about it in the pregame. You got to stay disciplined. You're eager. You're wanting to do everything. It's the first game of the year. You're going against another team that you haven't seen, and there's scoring involved. Last week in the state of Indiana, it is scrimmage week. Everyone scrimmages somebody, but there's no scoring. So this week, it feels just a little bit more. This is going to be 3rd and 14 for the Orioles. Hines detecting the defense. Looks to his left, and that's going to be deflected and batted down by Marquise Campbell. And if you're a Hawk fan, you know what Michael Campbell and his brother MJ Campbell have done from that edge position for very, very long times. And Malik Campbell looks to do the exact same thing in the exact same position. A very, very good bat down, and this is going to bring up another 3 and out for the Orioles. And that punt is going to sail. He's going to tap it, and he does not get there in time. Jogged all the way through to it, and he, if I believe right, he could have touched that at the 1. Just a lot of jogging going on and didn't get there in time. Again, another change of possession. 10 minutes and 46 seconds to go here in this second quarter. The Hawks looking to put some points on the board. Again, a little cat and mouse game going on here.
Drew Dalton on the far side here.
Zeke handoff. Believe that is Hunter Harvey in the handoff, pushing forward, seeing how far we can get. I believe he gained about 3 or 4 yards.
Good run from our senior running back Hunter Harvey, and he's a safety.
Zeke getting the play from the sideline. Bryson Hunter in the slot now. Drew Dalton to our side. Bryson Hunter in the slot. Zeke in shotgun, moves Hunter Harvey to his left. Roll out to our side, looking downfield. Makes a very good throw there to Bryson Hunter for the first completion. A flag on the play. They're going to call a pass interference here on the Hawks. And I don't think Coach Enright is very happy about that call. He's asking for an explanation, but they're giving a pass interference call here on the Hawks. As what was once a good gain and good momentum, the first completion, downfield, medium completion there for Ezekiel Hester, is now a penalty. It's going to be second down. And a very, very long 20. That is a 10-yard penalty. Hester is going to keep this one himself. Moves around the field, gets hit forward, and I believe he's going to gain about 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be, again, 3rd and, I believe, 15 now. Again, you're in another dangerous territory. You gotta move the football a little bit to give your special teams some room, some breathing room.
We talked about it earlier. The penalties are going to kill.
Yeah, they will. You got to be able to be disciplined. Again, not very much of an explanation there, and it's going to be another penalty on the Hawks. It's going to be an illegal substitution. Back him up another 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 20. R.J. Fisher coming out from the sidelines. Riley Fisher, R.J. Fisher. He's to this far side, or near side. Snap comes. Zeke looking to the side. Underthrows there, but still caught there by John Rolling. Gets him to the initial first down. Initial line of scrimmage, And it's going to be 4th down. It's going to bring out the punting unit again. So 3 possessions for both teams. Neither team able to put any points on the board. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Back deep to return for the Orioles, Brennan Penrod. Snap. Very, very good punt this time. Caught it. Got some space. No, he does not. Tackled on the play by number 2, Samaje Monroe. Good special teams play there. Alex Garcia, sophomore, also down there on punt coverage. Braden Cravens checks into the football game. Braden Cravens, Krishan Thomas, the 2 linebackers. Hines in the shotgun. Warfield back there with them. Fake handoff. Almost picked off there, deflected, and Hunter Harvey almost came away with a pick.
What a deflection by number 2, Samaje Monroe.
Knocked away by number 29, Krishan Thomas.
If it looks to me, Avon is not very confident in letting the ball fly from Declan Hines. We shall see what they do from here. Hines still in the shotgun. Warfield to his left. He's going to swing him out left. I say that, and Hines throws it deep. Emmanuel Owens in coverage. Good play there.
Good defense by Emmanuel Owens there.
Got a guy over his top and a guy underneath. That was into double coverage. Great coverage there from the Hawks. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And we'll see what the Orioles do this time. Quick snap. Rolling out to his left. He's going to throw it to absolutely nobody, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be a legal man downfield on the Orioles. And I believe the Hawks are going to decline it, and it's going to bring up 4th and 10 for Avon.
Good job by Declan Hines throwing that ball away, though. Could have been dangerous back there.
Yeah, he got hit hard, I can tell you that. He had a lot of guys coming for him. Punt unit comes out again for Avon. Let's see if the Hawks can get a good return here and kind of move to some momentum. Again, 0-0 with 8:06 to go here in this second quarter. Snap good, almost blocked. It's going to take a Decatur Central bounce, and it's going to keep going that way. And we are going to get the ball around the 21-yard line.
They're going to give it to us on the 20 exactly.
Fourth possession here for the Hawks.
Back out on the field, Zeke Hester.
Again, you want to get some momentum going here if you're the Hawks. Hester with the snap. He's going to pull it away from Hunter Harvey, and he's going to get upfield for about 3 yards.
Good run from Zeke Hester. Good fake by Hunter Harvey out there.
Good pull there from from Hester. Saw that he can get a little bit more yards than what Harvey did. Harvey could bring up 2nd and 7, and if you're the Hawks, you want to continue to build on some momentum. Stay with the chains. Hester takes a snap, looking to pass, staring down a receiver. And what a catch there by R.J. Fisher.
What a play. Good throw
What a
from
catch. Coach Enright talked about it, how this kid has worked his butt off to get to where he's at. Looked fully confident in making that catch, and that's a little bit of momentum that the Hawks needed to get going. That moves the chains. Hawks now on the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
R.J. Fisher comes out, and they put Drew Dalton in.
Zeke by himself in the shotgun. Quick pass out to Drew Dalton. He's got some space. He's going to get about 9 yards. Again, if you're the sophomore quarterback, this is giving you a little bit of momentum. You just completed 2 passes in a row. Building a lot of momentum for this kid. Again, got numerous Division I offers. His size and his stature and his athleticism is through the roof. Harvey in the backfield behind him. Moves him to his right. Now moves Colton Ison over. Handoff to Hunter Harvey. He's got some space for 5 to 6 yards, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Good run for about 5 yards.
5 minutes and 50 seconds here to go in the 2nd quarter. Hawks might be looking to just create a long drive here and chew some of the clock up, not give Avon a lot of time to score, but Hawks do get the ball after half. So if you can go 2 for 1 here, that would be great. Zeke got a lot of pressure in his face, and he's going to throw this one away.
Good job from Zeke Hester on throwing that away.
Avoided the initial sack, which is great. The athleticism is there. And then turns around and able to throw the ball away. A very, very smart decision there, because now it's 2nd and 10 versus 3rd and 15. Made sure he got out of the pocket as well before it was an intentional grounding. A veteran move there that you love to see from a sophomore starting in his first career varsity game.
Yeah.
R.J. Fisher now to our near side. Hester moves John in motion, fakes it, looking to back over to the wheel. Caught this one, John rolling to the 30, to the 20. He's going to get pushed out of bounds there for a 1st down. And it's Hawks got a lot of momentum going on here right now. 3rd completion in a row for Zeke. Nobody was near Jonathan Rolling there. If you're Zeke, you completed the pass, you got some yards. Could the ball been a little bit better? Absolutely, but it doesn't matter. He completed the pass. You got yards. You're building momentum. Little pitch to Hunter Harvey. He's going to cut back upfield. He's going to make a lot out of nothing and get about 2 to 3 yards, maybe a yard. He cut back a few times to get all the space that he could.
Good decision from he was trying to go outside. He stayed inside, though.
Yeah, try to cut back up, try to get outside quick. Couldn't. Cut it back inside and then switch fields to the other side. R.J. Fisher going to the far side. John rolling to the near side. Hunter Harvey in the backfield. Colton Ison lined up as the H. Zeke takes the snap, hands it off to Hunter Harvey. He's going to push through his offensive line for a gain of 2, and it's going to be a
he's hurt out there.
3rd and 5.
Hunter Harvey's on the ground right now.
Maybe got rolled up on. Maybe just cramping. But again, we talked about it in pregame. If you're 2, you got to be ready because there's going to be a lot of things happening right now. First game of the year, but a big play here on 3rd and 5 for the Hawks. As a guy that you have leaned on a lot all last year, again, played the most snaps on the team, offense and defense, Mr. Reliable, has to at least set out for one play. Dominic Friend now coming to the huddle. Drew Dalton checks out, and Emmanuel Owens is into this to the near side. John rolling, looks like he's going to line up in the slot. R.J. Fisher to the far side. T.J. Tubbs now to the right of Zeke. Snap, fake handoff, roll out. Somebody lost a helmet to the back of the end zone. That ball is going to be overthrown. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 5 for the Hawks.
Looks like Chris Jarvis there lost his helmet for a second.
Chris Gervais lost the helmet. He's got to come out for a play, but it looks like the Hawks are going to bring out the field goal unit here. Special teams is a very, very crucial execution here. Put some points on the board. Would be the first points of the game. Jackson Doney, the kicker. Bryson Hunter, the holder. Snap is good. Kick. No good. But the Hawks, you had a lot of momentum right there. You were able to move the football. You didn't get any points, but you did win a little bit of the hidden yards battle. Your defense has played phenomenal. You're going to lean on them a lot earlier on in these first few games. You can go get another 3 and out. Get a punt, you get the ball on your 50. Quick 3 and out. You got 2 timeouts. I believe 2 timeouts left. Yep, 2 timeouts left, and you might be able to put some points on the board. But again, defense has got to go get another stop. Hines in shotgun. Warfield hands it off to him. He's going to push his way, but he's going to get nowhere. The Hawks have done a great job containing Warfield tonight. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Orioles. A lot of subbing coming in and out here. Jakari Griggs moves, handoff there, didn't want to hand it off. Now he does hand it off. Little friendly fire there from Colton Marcus coming in late. But he's going to get about 4 to 5 yards. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 here for the Orioles.
Looks like they had some miscommunication out there. I don't think Hines wanted to hand that one off.
Now, Hines definitely did not want to hand that one off. And Warfield kind of just took it and said, give me the ball. I need to get going. Going quick. And we're going to get a timeout here from the Hawks.
Timeout, Decatur Central.
Very, very crucial time here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in this first half. The score is 0-0. And we're seeing hydrating going on all around here. Cramping is going to be a crucial thing to deal with this first few games. It is very, very hot outside. I believe it's 84 degrees outside. Football weather, you want it to be about 60 degrees and sunny. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
During tonight's contest, only adults will be permitted to exit the gates and re-enter. And throughout today's schedule,
how big is this stop here, Caleb? How big is this stop?
This stop is huge here. Be in 30-yard range of getting a touchdown for Decatur here.
3rd and 5. You get a stop here, brings out the punting unit. Maybe you get it a blocked kick. You were a little bit close last time, but maybe you bring the whole unit this time. but you got to get your defense off the field first. 3rd and 5, trips out to the far side. Looks like Brendan Penrod here to the near side to us. Hines takes the snap, gonna pitch it out to Warfield. Warfield's got some space, he's got the first down. He cuts up back inside.
Looks like Avon's gonna get about 20 yards there.
And if you're Avon, that's huge momentum. You haven't got a first down in a few possessions. Hines now in the shotgun. Again, going to get a lot of doses of Warfield. He's going to get about 3. 2 minutes and 28 seconds here to go here in this first half. If you're Decatur Central, you might want to see how far down the field Avon can take it before you call your timeout. Hines now. Fake handoff, pass, little flip to the tight end, and he's got a lot of space.
Back-to-back 20-yard gains here for Avon.
Yeah, Colin Stewart with that catch. Very huge. Nice little slip out of there. Fake block and slip, and he was wide open. Hines, quick pass out there again. Lost the football, but I think he got it back.
Avon here doing quick plays.
My question is did he have full possession of that ball while he was moving? Did he run with it, or was he still juggling with it as he was keeping going? But again, you got cramping going on here. Malik Campbell. And we got a player down, Malik Campbell, again, cramping. We talked about it in the pregame.
Pretty crucial.
If you're a number 2 on the depth chart, you got to be ready tonight because you're probably going to hear your name called. Hines now, fake handoff, coming out. Harvey was a little slow there, and the Orioles are going to score. Touchdown there.
By number 1, Kyron Reese. Good play there.
Those quick passes, you got a lot of dosage of that. Hawks kind of sitting in the house a little bit with the pressure to contain Andre Warfield.
Bringing out the PAT team.
Is Tim Pasarick is on to kick the extra point. Hold good, snap good, hold good, and that kick was really good as the Avon Orioles go up 7-0. 1 minute and 32 seconds to go here. Hawks have 1 timeout.
If I was Decatur, I'd try to move this ball as far as I can up the field and try and get a touchdown.
Decatur got 1 timeout, but don't want to get too crazy because then you don't want the Orioles to get the ball back. They do have 2 timeouts. So a first down, kind of see where you're at on the field, but if you're the Hawks, you do get the ball after halftime. So if you're not able to do too much, take this one into halftime, go and regroup. You get the ball after half. Your defense has done a great job besides that last possession. Created a lot of 3-and-outs. But if I'm Kyle Enright and company, I might take this one to half depending on where the ball ends up. If I don't get a good return, I don't want to put my defense in another bad situation. I go into half and say, all right, let's go regroup, and let's come out of this second half. A lot changed.
They're going to the left side, cam 1, I want you to alternate 2. Cam 1, you got to zoom out. You got to zoom in on that. Or is there a kickoff? Oh, kickoff. Okay, cam 2. You get a hero shot, cam 1, I want you to get also 2. You're going to kick it off.
Passer getting ready to kick this one off. He's got a big boot. Will he use it? He sure does. This one's going to be caught and returned. He's going to cut back upfield, and he's going to get leveled.
Jayon Shanks took a really big hit there. Could have been dangerous.
He indeed took a big hit. I like trying to find a little gap there. Minute 21 here. I'm interested to see what Kyle Enright and company do here. Do they see how much they can get? Or do they go in the half down 7 and try to get some more? Looks like it's going to be, again, Zeke in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. He's got Emmanuel Owens trying to fight to get out of bounds. Forward progress does get out of bounds, and the clock's going to stop. Helmet came off, so number 24 from the Orioles might have to come off the field. But a good first down pass and completion there, pass and catch. The clock did not stop. Just under a minute to go. Zeke by himself in the backfield. Looking to pass. Try to go to John on a slip screen there.
Well, that's good for Decatur. The clock stopped now.
Clock did stop. You got 50 seconds left, and you got one timeout. If you're Avon, when do you use your 2 timeouts to try to get the ball back and do something? You had a good offensive possession your last time on the field. Do you try to call your timeouts to gain and get some more points? Maybe you got field goal in your range. For now, Zeke in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Got a lot of guys in his face, and he's going to go down. And here's the timeout from Avon.
Huge tackle from number 17 that you're looking at on the screen.
Huge sack there. Makes it like 3rd and maybe 25. And probably 17, excuse me. Did not know where the first down line was. So we got 43 seconds here to go in the first half. Avon 7, Decatur Central 0. Avon has 1 timeout remaining instead of the Hawks. It is 2nd and 19. Ball is on the 15-yard line of the Hawks. Hawks looking to maybe get this one out a little bit, keep the clock rolling, force Avon to call its last timeout, and hope your defense can help you not give up more points. Hawks come out of the huddle. Zeke, the only one back there. Looks to pass. Flag on the play. Might be a false start on the Hawks. And it is. False start on the offense is going to back him up 5 more yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 25.
That's bad for the Hawks.
Again, we talked about it in the pregame. We got to be disciplined. Both teams got to be disciplined, get the penalties out. I don't know how many penalties that is on the Hawks, but I believe that's at least 4 or 5 false start penalties. You got to eliminate that because you can't go backwards. You can't beat yourself. So again, 43 seconds to go here in the first half. Hawks looking to get the ball around, to get it out of this danger zone and keep the clock moving. We pick up 15 yards here and make it a little interesting. Hand off to Harvey. And he's going to get 2 or 3. And Avon's going to call its final timeout and get the ball with 38.8 seconds to go. Again, if you're just now joining us, Avon 7 scored on the last possession for the Orioles. Able to get the slip screens and quick passes going. The Hawks bringing the house to contain Warfield. Warfield, a 1,000-yard rusher last season. Averaged 114 yards a game. It's been a lot of Warfield so far. Hawks bring the punting unit out. If you're the Hawks, you can't have any mistakes here. You want to go into half only down 7, 1 possession. You get the ball at the end of the first or beginning of the second half. This snap, this kick, everything on this special teams needs to be clean. Snap is good. Kick, pretty good kick. Got some gunners downfield, miss initially, but a good tackle there. But I believe that is number 24 on the Hawks. Jayon Shanks. So the Orioles will have 29 seconds to go, 37 yards, no timeouts. If you're the Hawks, you're going to give up everything in the middle, but nothing too deep. You want to keep everything in front of you and keep everything in the middle. Keep that clock running. The clock is now your friend. A lot of motioning going on. Hines in the backfield by himself. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Steps up into the pocket. Throws this one deep to a wide open receiver. And he's going to score.
Another touchdown from Avon.
Jakari Griggs with the touchdown. And they didn't need 37 seconds. They needed 14. Avon scored again going into the half. That's worst case scenario for the Hawks. Best case scenario for the Orioles. Again, Hawks get the ball after half. But now, down 2 possessions. Tim Passiork on for the PAT. Flag on the play. False start on the offense. Seen a lot of false starts tonight. A lot. What is that, 5, 6?
Something around there. Not good.
But again, first game of the year, you're going to have that. Snap good. Hold good. Kick good. Avon 14, Hawks 0. If you're the Hawks, try to get a decent return here. If not, take this one to half, regroup, figure out what you can do, and you better come out the second half and firing on all cylinders and score quick. So right now you're looking at Braden Cravens. You're looking at number 16, Daniel Ajahe. And number 40, Alex Garcia. A lot of linebackers there. Probably your up man blocking on kickoff. If you're the Hawks, best case scenario now is you return this one deep. If you're Avon, don't let them return this one deep. Maybe a squib kick, maybe a short kick. Avon might squib this one to one of the up men and say, you better beat our defense. We're not going to take a chance of your speedy receivers, your speedy backmen taking a chance of taking this one to the house. Very talented kicker, though, from Avon. Passer at kick. He's going to boom this one deep. Harvey touched it, but it did touch the back of the end zone, so that's going to go back for a touchback.
Sails into the end zone for a touchback. The Hawks will take over. First and 10 from the 20-yard line.
So the Hawks will take over first and 10 from the 20-yard line. This might just be a quick knee, and let's get to half. Drew Dalton to our side. Emmanuel Owens and John Rowling Jr. to the far side. Colton Ison lined up as the H. Zeke under center. Takes a snap. It's going to be a knee. And we're going to go into halftime. Avon 14, Decatur Central 0. Caleb, what do the Hawks need to do to get back on track here after half?
The Hawks need to regroup in their locker room. They need to talk about some ways to score.
You got to put some points on the board if you're the Hawks. Your offense has had some good sparks. Your defense has held its own. 2 plays that just got you deep, got you beat. But there's 2 more quarters to play. So we'll have a 20-minute halftime here. Your halftime performance is Decatur Central Marching Band. So if you're here and you want to watch the Decatur Central Marching Band, stay tuned as we will have their performance live here on DCHS Live.
And the Hawks get it down.
And now we are going to catch live with our sideline reporter, Olivia. What do you have for us for this first half?
Of 2026. Our first inductee is Matt Floyd. Matt Floyd, dominant presence for the Decatur Central football program.
Hi, I'm Olivia Case with DCTV. I'm at Decatur Central's first varsity home game. The score is currently 14-0 with Avon winning, but Decatur always works really well under pressure for that second half, so I'm really excited to see what we can do with this second half.
During his senior season, Matt was recognized as an Indiana All-State top 50 player and was selected.
Thanks, Olivia. Thanks for the report. As again, the Hawks are down 14-0, Avon 14, Hawks 0. As we are now looking at our Hall of Fame inductees going on right now. And then again, if you are waiting for the band performance, that will be on afterwards. So again, band next, Hall of Fame inductee now. 18 minutes until the Hawks and Avon Orioles resume after half. Thank you for listening and watching DCHS Live.
CMS Teacher of the Year, Indiana Physical Educator of the Year, IIAAA District 3 Middle School Athletic Director of the Year, and receiving the NIAAA Quality Program Award. Missy's commitment, professionalism, and years of dedicated service represent exactly what the Decatur Central Hall of Fame stands for. Please join us in congratulating Missy Harvey on her induction into the Decatur Central Hall of Fame. Our next honoree is Jill Meerman. Jill Meerman has been a staple of Decatur Central athletics for nearly 30 years. She has served Decatur Township with excellence as a teacher, athletic director, head girls basketball coach, and assistant boys basketball coach, leaving a lasting influence on students, athletes, and colleagues. As head girls varsity basketball coach, she built one of the most successful programs in school history, winning 2 Conference Indiana championships in 1999 and 2000, earning Marion County Coach of the Year honors in 1999. She now continues her impact at the middle school level, coaching boys basketball, leading those teams to 2 conference championships in 2021 and 2023. Jill Meerman's leadership, dedication, and lifelong commitment to student athletes embody the values of the Decatur Central Hall of Fame. Please join us in congratulating Jill Meerman on her induction. Our final inductee this evening is Mr. Jason Park. Jason Park was a true 2-sport standout in Decatur Central in both football and basketball. He was a starter on the Hawks' 1996 basketball sectional championship team, but he made his biggest impact on the football field, earning all-county honors as a quarterback in 1994, and then excelling as a linebacker, earning all-conference, all-county, and all-state honors in 1995. Jason's career was defined by his toughness and versatility. Few athletes could go from leading an offensive quarterback to becoming an all-state linebacker the following season. He was honored for his achievements being selected to the 1995 Mooresville Times All-Area Team and Indiana Football Coaches Association Wendy's Football Classic Regional All-Star Team. Please join us in welcoming Jason Park into the Decatur Central Hall of Fame. To Matt Floyd, Missy Harvey, Jill Meerman, and Jason Park, thank you for your passion, your relentless drive, and the incredible legacy you have officially cemented in Decatur Central history tonight. You represent the absolute finest of our athlete tradition, and your accomplishments will forever serve as a standard of excellence for every future Hawk who wears the navy and gold. Congratulations to the 2026 Decatur Central Athletics Hall of Fame class. by Combined Performance of Loyal and True. Drum majors, Kaya Forte, Charles Rogers, and Tristan Winterlich. The field is yours for your halftime performance.
Oh my gosh.
The MSD Decatur Township Brand Program is under the direction of Chris Halstead, Zach Manson, Stan Story, and Donald Pettit, with assistance from Harley Blaine, Joshua Williams, and Melissa Valderruten. Our banded guard students are excited to take their skills to Disney World this October, and would like to thank all families for their continued volunteer efforts, which help create opportunities for our students. Fantastic job tonight, students. We look forward to seeing the 8th graders and the high school band next year.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
We're back here for the second half of this IHSAA matchup. Thank you for joining us here on DCHS Live. Second half here, getting ready to go. Kick underway. We have the Avon Orioles 14, Decatur Central 0. Decatur Central will receive the ball here going into the second half. Caleb, what are some keys to the games for both teams?
For Decatur Central, you're looking to build on the momentum here, trying to get something going here.
And then for Avon, what's the key to the game for Avon?
Avon just needs to work on building.
So both teams build on what they did in the first half. Hawks just build and put some points on the board versus Avon build and try to expand the lead a little bit more. Harvey taking this one. Looks like he's going to get to about the 21 for an 18-yard return. As the Hawks will take over on the 21-yard line and look to come out of the halftime and put some points on the board. Zeke in the shotgun. Harvey to his right. Takes the snap, looking to pass, looking downfield. Steps up in the pocket. He loses the football. But I believe
Decatur gets back on it.
Yeah, I believe Decatur got back on it, but a lot of pressure there for Ezekiel Hester, as that's going to be a loss of about 6 to 7 yards.
Hugo Molina jumps on that ball. That's huge.
Kids at home, I know you just did the 6-7 celebration, but I'll ignore it. Because we got a number change here. Jaden Osborne goes from number 62 to number 50. You'll see that on defense. As we're going to get a flag on the play. Encroachment on the Orioles. So that's going to help the sack not look so bad. And it's going to be 2nd and 11. So instead of losing 6 yards, you lost 2. A lot better, not as far away from the chains. Hester in the shotgun, 2nd and 12. Hands the ball off to Hunter Harvey. He's going to keep moving forward. And he's going to make 3rd down a little bit more manageable.
His efforts make it 3rd down and 7 for Decatur Central.
Zeke still out of the shotgun. Drew Dalton to this near side. Hester drops back to pass. Looking, passes complete. Enough for a 1st down. What a spectacular catch there by Emmanuel Owens.
What a catch from E-Man there. That's huge.
Pass completed to E-Man Owens for a Hawks 1st down.
That actually is John rolling. Again, the 5 and the 6 numbers very, very, very difficult to see here, especially when the jerseys are scrunched up on the back there. So I apologize to John rolling. Or maybe it was E-Man. Good catch altogether. Takes a snap, rolling, back to E-Man. He's met as soon as he catches the ball, but again, good momentum. Back-to-back completions for a sophomore quarterback is huge.
2 great throws from Zeke and 2 great catches from E-Man.
Again, building that connection. Week 1, it's something you're looking forward to continue to build on the connections as the years go on.
Decatur needs to keep this rolling. They're doing a good job.
Keep the momentum going. Keep building on the momentum, and let's put some points on the board. Hunter Harvey moves to the right. Quick pass here to another one to E-Man Owens. And I believe he's going to get the 1st down.
Another throw to E-Man and another, I think that's the 1st down.
3 passes, 3 catches, and that is enough for another Hawk 1st down.
Hawks 1st down.
talked to Coach Enright this week. He said, we're trying out Emmanuel Owens here as a receiver. We realized he's actually a really good receiver, just played corner. 3
Great catches.
3 great catches for a guy that just transitioned to a receiver. Here's the snap. Looks deep. He's going to complete this pass to Hunter Harvey. Harvey continued to run, avoids a tackle, and then pushed out of bounds. 3, 4 completions in a row.
This is huge for Decatur. They need to keep this up.
Again, building on the momentum. You've continued to push the ball down the field. Now you got to put some points on the board if you're the Hawks. And if you're Avon, you gotta do something. You got to change it. There's been 4 straight completions. A lot of momentum here for the Hawks. TJ Tubbs now in the backfield. He moved to Zeke's right. Colton Eisen in motion. Pull there from Zeke, and he's going to move to about the 24, 25, actually the 26-yard line.
We talked about it before halftime. What changes Decatur's going to make, and they've made those changes.
Yeah, they've changed. They've come out swinging. They're looking a little bit more aggressive, more confident. Zeke's growing into the player that he's going to be. Again, a lot of Division I offers. Still in the shotgun. The snap. And Avon was all over that.
Number 17, Silas Cross. He has made some great tackles tonight.
Silas Cross, a team captain for the Orioles. Missiled through that A-gap. And TJ Tubbs had absolutely nowhere to go. Just fell forward, avoided the hit. And this is going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Again, it's kind of what happened in the first half. You move the ball downfield, but then you get stuck. All right, let's see what the Hawks do this time. Zeke drops back to pass, feeling the pressure. He's going to roll out left.
Another tackle.
There is a flag. We'll see what the flag is. But Zeke is sacked, and he's a loss of a lot of yards right now. Looks to be 10 yards. We'll see what the flag is. It might be a holding on the Hawks, and the penalty is going to get declined, but we'll see. Yep, a holding on the Hawks, and that penalty is going to be declined. And this is going to be kind of like we've seen in the first half. Hawks build momentum, move the ball downfield, and don't do anything with it. Hawks, though, look like they're keeping everybody out there. A 4th and 20. 4th and 22 to be exact.
They might try and go deep here.
Yeah, you're going to take a shot here. You rely on your speed. You got a lot of speedy receivers this side. Almost got an encroachment call. They did get an encroachment call. So that's going to help them 5. That's going to move it to 4th and 17. Again, we sound like a broken record when we keep saying the penalties it's going to be a crucial thing, but we talked about it in pregame. Got to be disciplined. Penalties are going to happen, especially week 1. But this 4th and 22 now becomes a 4th and 17. Zeke takes the snap, rolls out right, looking downfield. And that pass is going to be broken up. I'm not sure if it was going to be enough for a first down.
Number 6 break that up.
Yeah, good coverage on the field by number 6, Jakari Griggs, a senior. Turnover on downs, and the Orioles are going to take over. We mentioned what were the Orioles going to do to stop them after that momentum, and they did just that. Hines now out of the shotgun. Warfield gets the handoff. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to get pushed back, but he looks like he's going to have 2 yards gain there. Jaden Osborne again moved from number 62 to 50. Looks like he was in on that tackle. Forward progress led Warfield for about a gain of 2. Hunter Harvey checks out of the game. Hawks, you got to find a way to get the ball back. Avon, you got to go down and score again. Fake handoff. Hines is going to take it. He's going to get at the edge. He's going to run deep, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds there by Bryson Hunter.
Hines is confident with running. He's confident with his size. He knows he can get it done.
Yeah. Bigger kid. Not scared to run the ball. Look like they're going to go quick. Snap the ball. Handoff there to Warfield. Warfield's got some space. He's going to get 12 to 13 yards. He's still on moving. And that's going to be a pickup. It's going to be enough for a pickup for the Orioles. Looks like it's going to be a lot of quickness here with Warfield not allowing Decatur Central to sub. You might see a timeout here from Decatur Central if Avon's continuously moving the ball like this quick. Another dose of Warfield. This time he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Little extracurricular activities going on there by Braden Cravens.
That wasn't Warfield. That was Cassius Downing.
Oh. Warfield was not actually the last 2 ball carriers. Excuse me.
Tackled by number 11, Malik Campbell of your Hawks.
And there's Warfield.
Ball came out. Rolled out of bounds, though.
His run good enough for a first down.
Yeah, if you're Avon, you want to put the ball in the end zone and extend this lead. The Hawks, the best you can do here is allow them 3 points. Snap. Hines throw. That ball is incomplete. Feet look like they got tangled up there. No pass interference. As that's going to bring up 2nd and 10, ball on the 12-yard line. Orioles are going to have 6 more plays if they get a first down before the 2-yard line to score a touchdown. It's kind of in weird territory. Hines still out of the shotgun. Warfield to his right. Hines looking left, looking to run. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. First guy hit him with Shanks, and he's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage for a sack.
Declan Hines, the ball carrier. Initially slowed down by Jordan Shanks. Finished off by number
Jordan Shanks was in the backfield a lot last season. Kind of did the same thing. Trip him up, let the rest of your guys come through and hit him. And that's what he did there, too.
Jordan Shanks is a big guy.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Orioles. Declan looking right. He's got a receiver open, but threw it to the wrong pylon. His receivers wanting the ball in the back pylon. Hines threw it to the short pylon. Kicker now out for the Orioles. If you're the Hawks, if you can make some type of special teams play here and eliminate the points scored, would be huge. Holder out there, Colin Stewart. Kicker, Tim Passerak. Got a big leg on him. Looking to take the score to 17-0. Hawks looking to do something to stop it. The kick up. And it's good. Avon now moves to 17. The Hawks, 0.
Tim Pasterak is 3 for 3 on the night.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on PATs and 1 for 1 on field goals. We got 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go here. As Avon Orioles 17, Decatur Central 0. Again, we want to thank Papa John's tonight. DCHS Live would like to give a special shout out to Papa John's for providing the broadcast crew with pizza for tonight's game. Located just down the road from Decatur Central High School, the Papa John's at 7105 Kentucky Avenue and Canby Road donated enough pizza to feed our entire broadcast crew free of charge. If you'd like to get some pizza for yourself tonight, DCH Live viewers can get a 25% off any order using code PJ25. Again, that is PJ25. Their support helps foster student learning of valuable broadcast skills. We thank you for their continued support. And I ain't gonna lie, halftime, I went and got some more pizza.
I did too. It was pretty good.
Because it's pretty good. Big Papa John's fan. Love it that they can support. Again, if you're just now joining us, Avon 17, the Hawks 0. 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Passer Rack looking to kick this one deep. Hunter Harvey returns this. Looking to bounce outside to the left. He's got a little bit of space. Gets this one to about the 25-yard line. And the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 on the 25. Hawks got to do something a little bit different here again. Again, we've seen them get some momentum, but not be able to get anywhere after the 30-yard line.
They just got to keep building it up.
Got to get some points on the board. It is now a 3-score game. Got to go down and get some type of points, even if it's a field goal. Jackson Doney had one earlier, and I believe it was like a 42-yard field goal. It had the distance, I believe, but it was just left. Hester again out of the shotgun. Harvey moves to his left. Fake handoff. Zeke's going to take this one himself, and he's going to get tackled for a loss.
Number 17, Silas Cross, has made some great tackles tonight behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, a junior that this Avon Orioles team is going to lean on. The Hawks, though, looking to pay a favor to what the Avon did to them last year. You know, Hawks went up by 2 to 3 scores, and Avon turned around, sent it to overtime, and won in overtime by 2. Hawks looking to repay the favor. Got to get some momentum going, though. John and E-Man to this side. Zeke rolls out to this side, looking deep. He passes complete. They're going to say, I believe it's going to be a catch in the ground called the fumble, but no, it did not survive the ground. The far judge says no. Incomplete pass. I believe it. He did not survive the ground on that catch. As Emmanuel Owens will check out, and Drew Dalton checks in. Hester in the shotgun.
Delay of game.
I believe it was Jakari Griggs, his name, number 6 for Avon, was pointing to that play clock saying, look, it's at 0. Play clock, delay of game. He was absolutely correct. So now it is a 3rd and 17, 3rd and 18 for the Hawks. Ball's on the 12-yard line. John gets the play call this time, going to the huddle.
Trying to save Zeke's energy for this rest of this game.
Zeke still in the shotgun. RJ Fisher this side. Hunter Harvey in the slot.
Drew now on the far.
Zeke steps up in the pocket well. He's going to try and get something out of nothing, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to bring up 4th down. They are in the backfield a lot tonight. The Orioles, every time that Zeke drops back a little bit, a 5-step drop instead of a 3-step drop. Avon is all over. Colton Ison now on the field to punt. Has punted a few good times. 3 really good punts. Looking to switch fields here. Snap good. Run, kick this time. Got some legs on it. Hawks continue to let this one bounce. Don't touch it. Flip the field nicely there as Avon will take over on the 38-yard line. Again, if you're Avon, you got to put some points again on the board to extend this lead.
Yeah. Huge.
And if you're the Hawks, somebody's got to step up and make a big play. Whether it's a punch to get the fumble or a pick. See, I believe number 14 is Elijah Donison. Correct. He had an interception last week for 6 in the scrimmage. Hawks might look for him to make a play. Harvey's going to push him out of bounds. And that's going to be a gain of 12.
Number 4, catch.
First and 10 here. Looks like that wing T formation again for the Orioles. Might want to slow this one down and waste as much clock as they can. It's a pull from their tight end, who is their Wildcat quarterback.
Number 14,
Nothing on the play.
tackled by number 33.
That kid is huge. Colin Stewart.
15, Colton Marcus.
Colton Marcus in on that tackle. John Rowling checks out. And Emmanuel Owens checks in. Again, that wing T formation is what it looks like. Handoff there to Warfield. Flag on the play.
Number 2, Andre.
It's either a holding or a block in the back. In that general area. We'll see what the penalty is, but for now it is an 8-yard gain. Never mind. It was a face mask, probably illegal hands to the face, pushing the face up. So it'll be a personal foul. It'll be 15 more yards for Avon. And again, you got to be disciplined. You can't make silly mistakes. Gives Avon another free 15 yards. Puts them in almost field goal range again. So if you're the Hawks, try to get out of here with 3 points. It's still a 3-score game. Out of the Wildcat formation. They're going to pass with their tight end. And it's going to be picked off. Intercepted. Bryson Hunter. All over it. Ready to go. You want to pass out of your Wildcat formation with a non-quarterback? Let's try it. And Bryson Hunter was all over it. As he's going to come down here and wave the turnover chain. Bryson Hunter, again, we talked about it. Who's going to make a play? Who's going to step up and make a play? And it's Bryson Hunter. He may not be the biggest man on the field, but he's got the biggest heart on the field. And Coach Enright talked about the number 1. The number 1 here represents more than yourself. Represent the community. You represent the team. And you also represent yourself. And there's no other better person to wear that, according to Coach Enright, than Bryson Hunter, and he makes a huge play here for the Hawks. Hawks take over again. Ezekiel Hester, he's going to designate a run here, and he's going to pick up 9 yards.
Big hit from Avon there.
We got a player down, maybe for Avon, and he gets up. He's perfectly fine. Well, may not be perfectly, but he's fine.
His run, good enough for a Hawks first down.
Again, here's the momentum. You move the chains, but how much can you do with it? As that is the end of the third quarter. Avon 17, Decatur Central 0.
The score, Avon 17, Decatur Central 0. Decatur Central High School.
Here is where you might see a little bit more of cramping. Again, if you're 2, we talked about it in the pregame, you better be ready.
Following a Hawks touchdown, an extra point. The Decatur Central Athletic Department would like to thank our corporate sponsors.
As we end the third quarter here, we'll take a look at some scores around the state. Heritage Christian 5, Speedway 19.
Patterson Hort. FedEx Employees Credit Association.
Western 7, Indian Creek 52.
Guard and Indiana National Guard.
Fort Wayne, Snyder, and Warsaw, 2 teams that Decatur Central played in the state championship game, back-to-back years facing off to each other tonight. Franklin and Community in Southport, we don't have a score for.
Our mill sponsors, DC Lock and Safe LLC and Central Midwest Millwrights.
Seymour 20, Greenwood 27, former Mid-State Conference team in Greenwood, now moved out of the conference. Franklin Central 17, Plainfield 7. As the Hawks look to take the fourth quarter here and look to put some points on the scoreboard. It is a fake handoff. Zeke rolls out right. Got a man and underthrew him, but they're going to give it to him as a catch. Looks like Emmanuel Owens, and he looks like he's cramping and limping a little bit. And Drew Dalton's going to check in for the game for Emmanuel Owens.
A second down and 1 for the Hawks.
Cathedral 10, Ben Davis 21, Columbus East 21, Mooresville 24. Zeke, shotgun rolling out to his left, and that is right out of the hands of Colton Ison.
It's going to happen.
A little high there from Zeke. Brownsburg 14, Lawrence North 19. The number 1 team in the state of Indiana is on upset watch. LN got the number 1 wide receiver in the nation, Monshawn Sells, committed to Indiana. Did it live on the Pat McAfee Show. Bloomington South 41, Bloomington North, who is now a mid-state conference team, nothing. And that's a good run there by, I believe, Zeke Hester. And that's going to be enough for a Hawk first down. Again, 11 minutes, clock's not really your friend. But if that interception helped, maybe you can get another turnover and create some more points. But you got to go create points and you got to go score quick. Westfield 35, Homestead 14, Perry Meridian 14, Beech Grove 12. Ezekiel Hester in the shotgun. By himself, snap, steps up in the pocket. He's going to run, makes a man miss. Ball came out. I believe the Hawks still jumped on it. After all that, the ball's going to be right back to the original line of scrimmage.
Recovered by the Hawks.
Arsenal Tech 0, Noblesville 13. Indianapolis Lutheran 35, Crispus Attucks 0. Columbus North 14, Whiteland 7. Cascade 21, Monrovia 0. Again, those are a few scores around the state of Indiana. Marquis Star moves in motion. Quarterback designated run. Zeke's got some space. And that's going to be another Hawk first down. But again, can Avon stop him? They've continued to get to this position, but have not been able to move any much farther. Avon's done a good job of saying we've been, but we do not break.
Decatur's getting this momentum going. They need to keep it up.
Again, they keep getting this momentum, but they got to do something with the momentum, put some points on the scoreboard. Zeke, still in shotgun. Drew Dalton to this near side. He's going to roll, look to get it to him, and it's over the head of Drew Dalton, his intended receiver.
Pass just out of reach for number 10, Drew Dalton for the Hawks. We're up 2nd down and 10.
Looks like we got a man down on the field for the Orioles. Helmet popped off. Going to have to come off for a play. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Hawks. Clock did stop, 8 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Again, if you're joining us late here, Avon 17, Decatur Central 0. You got 2nd and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Hawks looking to put their first points up on the board. No score from Roncalli and Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger. Zionsville 14, Pipe 6. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout here by Avon. Hamilton Southeastern 14, Carroll Fort Wayne 40.
Fans also, once again, just a reminder, I still have an Apple iPhone.
Delta looks like they're playing Muncie Central. And again, if you're not familiar with what's going on up there in northeast Indiana, a lot of flooding going on up there. Very, very, very important that this community can come together and have a good football game. Lawrenceburg 0, East Central 14. Cheerleaders having their fun here on Friday night for the Hawks. Hawks wanting to put the ball in the end zone. Again, a lot of time here on this clock, 8 minutes and 56 seconds. Hawks go down and score and get a quick stop. Go down and score again. Maybe have 3 timeouts with about 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. And it's a ball game. But you got to do step 1 before you can get to step 2. And you got to do step 2 before you can get to step 3. So let's go conquer step 1 right now if you're the Hawks. If you're Avon, do what you've done all day. Let them get down here, but then we don't break and we don't let them move the football. Second and 10 here for the Hawks. Drew Dalton looked like he had nobody on him. Zeke looking to move, makes a throw on the run. His pass is tipped and intercepted. Big turnover there for the Hawks. And Avon, number 1, I believe. Not sure who was the intercepted on that. I believe it was Kyron Reese, a receiver, playing DB. Zeke did a good job of stepping up in the pocket there. Maybe could have ran. Decided to throw a little bit high. Good idea. But again, if you're Avon, we bent, but we didn't break.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to get again that wing T formation. Handoff. Got a little bit of space. Keeping his legs moving. This becomes a push pile. Still no whistle.
Malik Campbell appears to be injured.
Cramping, and we got another player down for the Hawks.
I believe that is Braden Cravens laying on the ground out there right now.
He has been struggling with some leg injuries in the offseason. Hope he is okay. Again, if you're just now joining us, Avon 17, Decatur Central 0. 8 minutes and 26 seconds to go here. In this fourth quarter. We hope it's just cramps, but looks like he's not able to put any weight on it. Again, shout out to Braden Cravens, fighting through an injury, coming and playing. Avon. Still in that tight formation. Quarterback fooled me. I thought the quarterback took it, but instead it was number 4. Cassius Downing. Fake handoff, back to the end around to number 6. Running hard is Jakari Griggs. Or maybe that's Josiah Tate.
Number 6, Josh Tate
gets the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Again, Avon's got 2 number 6s. They got an offensive number 6 and a defense number 6. Believe this time that was Joshua Tate. Getting that inside around. If you're Avon, you keep milking this clock. If you're Decatur Central, create another turnover. Give yourself a chance. Snap comes. Handoff inside. He's met immediately. We got some extracurricular activities, pushing and shoving going on.
Looks like number 29 and 6 we're
pushing and shoving. It's football, baby. It's football. Second and 10 for Avon. 6 minutes and 24 seconds to go here. Hawk fans looking to rally for their squad. Avon looking to waste as much clock as possible. Again, inside, handoff back around. He's got space. He's all over. The 20, the 10, 5, and touchdown.
Number 6, Josh Tate, the ball carrier.
Joshua Tate, the ball carrier. He's going to score. And that's going to give Avon 23, the Hawks 0. Little misdirection there, pulled everybody right, handed it off inside, and he was off to the races all alone.
Quick kid.
Very quick kid. 5'10", 175, and he was out in space and gone to the race. Between him and himself, the extra point is up and good. He's 4 for 4 tonight on kicks. 3 for 3 on PATs and 1 for 1 on field goals. As that moves Avon 24, Decatur Central 0. check out this replay here again. Got the defense going right, handed it off inside to 6, and he was off on his own for 6 of his own. Racing himself to the end zone, Joshua Tate scored the 6. Put Avon up 23. The PAT then was good. And Avon up 24. Decatur Central still yet to score. Caleb, if you're the Hawks here, you got to build something to go into next week.
Yeah.
Again, Coach Enright talked about not being a finished product right now. Said the Hawks don't expect the finished product. Okay, we're still getting better. We're sharpening iron. Iron sharpens iron. If you're Avon, you're setting the tone. You're saying, look, we took the defending state champs. We took them to double overtime last year and scored 47 points on them. We're a good team, despite our last year's record at 6-5. Hunter Harvey's going to return this one. He's going to look to bounce it back inside, and he's going to be met as soon as he tries to bounce it back inside. And the Hawks are going to take over on the 17-yard line, 1st and 10.
Brings it out to the 20-yard line, where the Hawks will take over 1st and 10.
Again, if you're Hawks, not what you want. A holding penalty there. It's going to back him up 10 more yards. And it's going to be 1st and 10, I believe, which now you were starting on the 21-yard line. You're going to start on the 11. So 1st and 10, though, doesn't move to a 1st and 20 because it was on the play. You just back them up from the play itself. So 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Decatur has had a lot of penalties called on them tonight.
Again, we talked about it. We got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined. Again, some things are going to happen, but a lot of penalties have happened tonight for the Hawks.
Just got to forget about it and move on.
Zeke's still out there. Hunter Harvey now moved to his right. Fake end around, rolling out to his right, looking to pass. Good completion there to Colton Eisen. Pick up for Hawk 1st down. Again, Zeke's had a decently good night. He's able to move the ball downfield. It's just when you get the ball down to your opponent's 30-yard line, the defense stiffens up a little bit. But again, for the most part, Zeke's had a pretty good game.
Yeah. Good kid.
Fans still trying to rally around their Hawks. Zeke snaps, looking for a receiver, catches it to John Rowley for another 1st down. Again, you got momentum. You're moving the ball on your first set of downs, your 2nd set of downs. John Rowland looks to be down. Again, hopefully just cramping. You hope it's just cramping. 4 minutes and 57 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Still a 3-score game. Would take a touchdown, 2 points, a touchdown, 2 points, another touchdown and 2 points. All 8, but it's possible. And I believe they are stretching Jonathan Rowling Jr. out right now. Cramps. Again, if you're number 2, you better be ready because you're going to get your name called here in this 4th quarter. You might see a little bit of Bryson Hunter now checking in. He's out there on offense. John was able to get off on the field on his own power. Hawks still trying to put some points on the board. Just under 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter. Zeke takes a snap, play action, rolling to his right or his left, and I believe was a catch by Bryson Hunter. Nice sideline toe tap there. Pick up about seven yards.
Bryson Hunter appears to be hurt.
Bryson Hunter on the sideline. They'll bring up second down and 1.
I believe he's probably, I think he's also cramping, but he's off the field. So the team just move around and keep playing. Marquise Carter now into the game.
E-man on the very far. Drew somewhat closer.
Looking to Drew. He's caught, tackled immediately, but that's enough for a Hawk first down.
Drew appears to be limping a little bit.
Pass completed to number 10, Drew Dalton for a first down.
Again, Zeke's got a nice completion percentage tonight. He's done a good job on through the air.
Number 6, Jakari Briggs.
Drew Dalton doesn't look too good out there.
Cramping. Zeke takes a snap, looking left. That's caught by Emmanuel Owens, slips away from one tackle, keeps going. He's at the 20. He's got 2 men to beat, splits them both, and then tackled at the 9-yard line. Again, is this the momentum it takes for the Hawks to get some points on the board? You got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter.
Owens down to the 11-yard line.
A good bright spot for the Hawks tonight was Emmanuel Owens.
First and 10.
Normally just a defensive player, but has done a very good job playing wide receiver tonight for the Hawks. Zeke takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out right. His pass is caught, and that's a score. That is a touchdown for the Hawks. That is touchdown to number 20, R.J. Fisher.
R.J. Fisher into the end zone for a Hawk touchdown.
Oh, I'm not for sure if that's a touchdown, though. They're still putting it first and goal. They're not giving it to him.
Fisher was down at the 3.
R.J. Fisher was down at the 3 when he caught it.
Down and 3 yards to go.
So now it's first down on the 3.
Correction, it'll be first and goal from the 3.
Hawks still 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, looking to put the ball in the end zone. You might see a run play here if you're the Hawks. Give this thing to Hunter Harvey. He hasn't got less than 3 yards tonight, I don't believe. Give it to him.
It should be second down and 2.
They're going to give us a touchdown.
They say, now the referees say the previous play is a touchdown. And in high school football, there's no instant replay. So, I believe that's going to be a touchdown. So the officials are going to huddle. They're going to talk about it. But again, if your initial call is a touchdown, I don't know how they're going to take it away. So they're going to reset the game clock to 3 minutes and 4 seconds.
Correction, they're not going to give them a touchdown.
Now they're saying no touchdown. So they say the previous play was a touchdown. They talked about it. Now they're saying no. Or maybe they are and they're just going for 2. They might just be going for 2 right here.
2-point conversion.
So touchdown is good. They are going for 2. Harvey from the Wildcat cuts back up inside, and I don't know if he got it.
And the 2-point attempt is no good.
2 points is no good, so it's still a 3-score game.
24, Decatur Central 6. Again,
We got 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go here. Hawks got a little bit something to celebrate about. R.J. Fisher, probably his first varsity touchdown. I believe that is Zeke's first throwing touchdown in his career. If not, that might be one of the first few. But again, you're going to see a lot of that over this season and next season, and hopefully the season to come. 2 more years after this year, 3 more years of varsity experience for Ezekiel Hester here in a Hawk uniform.
He had 1 rushing touchdown last year.
Yeah, had 1 rushing touchdown last year against Martinsville. And a big blowout win as the Hawks won 75-6 in that game. And then went on to win the next one at Mooresville, 74-21. It's another big blowout. So the Hawks again, Coach's Corner, Kyle Enright talked about it, the domination of the Mid-State Conference last year. Hawks, though, looking to do something here in 6A against a 6A opponent. You got the kickoff here. You might try to squib this one or get it. Jackson's first kick of the night was an onside kick where they almost got it.
Set to kick off for the Hawks, number 38, Jackson.
So we will see what happens. Jackson Doney. Might kick it right at one of the up men.
Back to receive for Avon, number 1, Kyron Reese.
Again, 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in this one. Avon 24, Decatur Central 6. And it is jumped on immediately by the Orioles. And the Orioles will take over on the 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
The Orioles will start 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
Orioles take over on the 47-yard line. Hines out there now. Quick pass. Off the swing out route by the running back of Warfield, but that pass is incomplete.
Warfield looked like he had no intention to catch that.
I don't know if he could. He's a little bit far ahead of him. But again, that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go here. Hand off to Warfield. He's got some space, and he's got him. No one to beat. The 10, the 5. Touchdown, Avon.
Number 10,
Andre Warfield capping off his high dosage of reps tonight. Taking that one 53 yards to the house. And that'll pad the stats a little bit. Again, rushed for 114 yards a game last season. And that is big there. As Avon goes up 30-6, looking to make this one 31-6 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go here. Snap is good, and they're going to get a encroachment or offsides on Jayon Shanks. It will be an encroachment call on Jayon Shanks. Some news out there in the NFL world. If you're an NFL fan, Nick Chubb has announced his retirement. Former Georgia running back, Cleveland Browns running back, and I believe it's going to be another encroachment call It is another encroachment call on the Hawks. As we check some scores again around the area. No update on Heritage Christian and Speedway, still 5-19. Fort Wayne Snyder 23, Warsaw 12. The hold, snap, and it's good. As Avon moves to 31 and the Hawks 6. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go here. No update on Columbus, Deason, Mooresville. Score still 21-24. Brownsburg turned it around, showed why they're the number 1 team in the state of Indiana. I believe they went 19 unanswered points to put their score to 36-19 over Lawrence North. McCutcheon 14, Guerin Catholic 22. Fishers 0, Carmel 47, and that game is final. 2 top 10 teams in the state of Indiana, and Carmel did that. Pretty impressive.
That is insane.
Tri-West 42, Western Boone 20. Again, if you're not familiar with Tri-West, Jim Sorge's son plays for Tri-West. Set the school record for most passing yards in a season last year. His running mate, Carter Cummings, set the school record for most receptions in a season. I believe it was 61 receptions in a season. They take down Western Boone again, 42-20. North Central 29, Brebeuf 23. North Central looking to win a football game. That ball is shortly booted, not as far. Maddox Ross takes this one. Cuts back upfield again. Makes a man miss, but he's met by like 5 Hawks. And there's some pushing and shoving continually going down. Flag on the field.
Number 7, Maddox Ross, the return man. Over there's a company flag.
Franklin Central 31, Plainfield 7. It's going to be a face mask on the kicking team, so that's going to give a free 15 yards to the Hawks. With 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, let's see if the Hawks can build a little bit more momentum from the last possession and put the ball in the end zone again. Caleb, if you're the Hawks, what do you want to see here on this possession?
I want to see them score a touchdown.
Put the ball in the end zone, he says. Let's see if the Hawks can do it. They take over on their own 45-yard line. 55 yards separate them in the end zone. Zeke in the shotgun. Low snap. Corrals it. Rolls out right. Throws it over the middle to Hunter Harvey. And that's going to be a pickup of 12 yards.
Good catch and good throw.
Bloomington South 44, Bloomington North 6. That game went final. New Palestine 21, St. Francis 17. New Pal, I believe, will take on IMG next week. Perry Meridian 14, Beech Grove 20. Westfield 49, Homestead 21. Zeke looking to pass, and it's going to be over the head of Elijah Donasek.
Pass intended for number 14, Elijah Donasek. Sails out of bounds to the Browns, 2nd down and 10 for the Hawks.
No score on Warren Central and Center Grove. Again, that game a few years ago, Warren Central, Center Grove fed some families. Very, very, very 2 competitive teams a few years ago. Martinsville 20, Bedford North Lawrence 25. Game still going. Roncalli 7, Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger 0. Greenwood up 14, 34-20 on Seymour. Zeke takes the snap, quick pass out right. RJ Fisher there.
Zeke Hester's pass completed to number 20, RJ Fisher. They'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Eli Stevens out there as the lead block for the Hawks. Minute 30 here to go in the 4th quarter. If you're joining us late here, Avon 31, Hawks 6. At the end of half, it was 14-0. Avon up. They went down and scored a field goal. Then they went down and scored on a big run from number 6, Joshua. Josh Tate was his name. Excuse me. Then the Hawks went down. Zeke passed the ball to RJ Fisher, who dove into the end zone for 6. Hawks went for 2 and didn't get it. Then a big run there from Warfield. Zeke's trying to scramble out. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to keep running, and he's going to gain about 2 to make it 4th down and 9. Andre Warfield went for 53 yards and then put Avon up 31-6. And that is our scoring update on the night.
They'll bring up 4th down and 9 for the Hawks.
E.J. Oliver now out there. His pass deflected.
E.J. Oliver's pass intended for number 0, Hunter Harvey. Knocked down by number 5.
Looks like Ezekiel Hester had to check out for one play. And it looks like as we are not sure what is going on here, as fans are exiting the game. As we are going to pause the stream here real quick for an emergency.